Hello again, it's Stacy. Today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable snowman card, and it says friends warm the heart. The sentiment is from Lawn Fawn. Let's see, this one is Making Frosty Friends, and it's just this sentiment right here. It's got a cute little build a snowman set. So the paper, the background paper, is from the We Are Memory Keeper 6x6 pad called Winter Frost. Beautiful colored paper pad, love that. And then to make the snowman, this is a 3-piece PaperTrey Ink die cut. So you have the snowman's body, you have his arms and his mittens, which I'm only going to be using the arms, I'm not doing mittens this time. And then it has 3 pieces to the snow hat. It has the main piece, the border that goes on the edge here, and then the topper part that goes here. We're only going to be using the main piece right here. So that is from PaperTrey Ink, and the stamps that coordinate with this, I have that as well. It is the $5 set, and it's got all of it's Shape Up Snowman accessory stamp set. And I've done it with this before, but what I chose to do this time is to use Peachy Keen stamps. And I've had these stamps forever, and it's got the little snowman feature. You see that? And I've had this for years. So this is Everyday Character Face Parts and More. Comes in really handy. It's got a cute little, a duck, a dog, and then the snowman. So we're using that today. And then I just added 3 brads and then some stitching. But what I did with the snowman is, this is what he looks like when you cut him out. I cut him down to 4 inches, so I'll show you how to do that. So this is what it comes out. It comes out like this. Here's his little twig arms. Aren't those cute? And then his hat, I've gone ahead and stitched around. I don't know if you can see that. The stitching of the hat to give it some dimension. So the first thing you're going to want to do, this is a regular A2 sized card, and if you were to see him on top of here, he's the whole entire card. And you could do that, that's totally fine, but I wanted to put a sentiment up top, so I cut him off. You could add stickles on the bottom here if you want to. I just did stitching all the way around. So let me show you what I did. So I stamped his face. Isn't that cute? Look at that little expression. I chose pumpkin pie, Stampin' Up! Orange for the nose, and the eyes and the mouth all come in this Peachy Keen stamp set. And then I took my silver Jelly Roll pen and did it around the edge of that. And then I did the stitching, the white jelly pen around the card base, and I'll show you that at the end. So go ahead and assemble this. You can go ahead and put your sentiment on now. I'm keeping the Peace and Joy here because I'm going to be making some more cards with that. So all I did was flip it over and put the, let's see, what is the sentiment again? Friends warm the heart on the opposite side. I don't really recommend doing this, but this is my only long stamp acrylic piece. So you go with what you have. Get that on there. And then go ahead and adhere this to your card base. And then we're going to put some brads on the snowman and glue on his arms and his hat. So go ahead and put that in the middle. And then, like I said, I'm going to put Jelly Roll stitching across the top, bottom, and side. So then we've got to pierce 3 holes in him. So you're going to take your paper piercer and let's see, how did I do this before? Take it and line it. How did I do this? Line it in the middle as much as you can. And then take your piercer, do 1, and then I skip 2 to do his holes. That looks pretty good. And all that does is make sure that they're exactly the same width apart for each hole. Because if I tried to free that hand, it wouldn't come out as good as it just did. Put the brads on there. And on the other sample card that I did, I used brass colored brads. But I figure with the, what's going on with this brad? With the color background that I chose, the silver or the gray, I thought silver would be more fitting. This brad is like not opening. All right, let's throw that away. Let's get out another brad. Okay, let's try this all over again. Put that in, open that up, push down. And you don't have to do buttons. You could actually use real buttons if you wanted to. I've seen that before too. That's cute. Or you can stitch it on through the paper. Okay, now we're going to put his arms on. So for that, I'm going to use just your traditional Scotch tape. So we'll make him like arms open wide. There's one. A little bit more tape. And there's the second one. Oh, isn't he cute? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and adhere him down to this. And you wanna make sure he's as flat as can be because of the brads. He'll lift a little in the middle. So just use copious amounts of glue. And then you wanna get it straight across the bottom. I think that's enough. And then line him up on the bottom. And then see how the snowman has eyebrows? Well, the hat could go above it, but look how funny it looks. So unfortunately, you're gonna hide his cute little eyebrows and maybe a little bit of the sentiment too. Didn't stamp it high enough. So go ahead and adhere that down. Like that. And then you're going to take your jelly roll pen and do some stitching all the way around. And you could do silver stitching on the edge just like you did on the snowman, but I chose white just for contrast reasons, but totally make it your own. So if you choose to do that, I'm sure it would be beautiful. You could choose red background and do green. You could do it as traditional as possible or whatever. You can get some baker's twine or ribbon and make him a scarf. I thought about doing that, but I wanted him just the way he is. Or her. I love this paper pack, this background paper. I think it's so pretty. Came out really nice. And there you have it. There is some time with this one because of the die cutting that you have to do. There's several steps, but for the most part, it's pretty simple. Just a little time consuming. And I mean, look at that face. How can you not fall in love with that face? Isn't it adorable? And you could emboss this as well if you wanted to. You could go ahead and do it with Versamark, put some black embossing powder on that and emboss that. So here's the one with the brass buttons and here's the one with the silver ones. So like I said, make it your own. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.